YouTube! It's your boy Hooligan back with another reaction video. We're gonna react to Demon Souls State of Play PS5, man. I don't know too much about it. It just dropped. So drop a like and subscribe. Yes, I see the like button down there. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button and if you're not subscribed. Gang gang. State of Play, PlayStation.
Hello, I'm Gavin Moore, Creative Director for Demon Souls. This is a remake of monumental scope and ambition, transforming a beloved PlayStation classic into a stunning showcase for the PlayStation 5.
Classic.
In every respect, Demon Souls looks, sounds, and feels right at home in this next generation of gaming. We're all massive fans of the original game.
So you can pick if you're a girl or a boy. That's sick. I like that.
And we wanted to bring everything we possibly could up to a level that modern gamers expect. And that includes the power and variety at your control in the
This game looks
character
crazy.
content, from facial customization to hair types. There are many thousands more permutations for you to explore, empowering you to make an avatar you can relate to, whoever that might be.
Sick.
Demon Souls is anchored by a hub, the Nexus. The Nexus is how you'll get to the game's 5 archstones, each of which leads to a different land in Boletaria. There are also many NPCs here who are a key part of the storytelling experience. We were lucky enough to bring back many of the original cast to take on their iconic roles. Now let's enter the first archstone, the Archstone of the Small King, and start our journey at the gates of Boletaria.
Feels like I'm actually playing the game. It's crazy. Damn! What the hell is that? Okay, okay.
Now, the real Demon Souls begins. Attacking, blocking, and dodging all use stamina, so the player must always consider where they are, what they're facing, and what their foes are capable of. Now, these jugglings aren't particularly daunting, their patterns are relatively simple, and their attack ability somewhat limited. Still, even these earliest enemies can pose a threat if the player loses focus. For those who played Demon Souls on PlayStation 3, you'll notice enemies behave exactly as you remember. Though you can play at 60 frames a second in performance mode, and animations have been completely redone, combat timing is just as it was. We're actually using original code for these core gameplay pillars, the untouched essence of the game around which everything else has been beautifully remade. It's a modern engine driving this white-knuckle combat experience where the slightest error could mean your death.
Sick.
We're playing in performance mode, which targets 60 frames a second, running at a beautiful dynamic 4K. There's also a cinematic option that's an even more vivid native 4K, targeting 30 frames a second. Whether your preference is fluidity and responsiveness, or simply the most detailed possible experience, the game is a feast for the senses on PlayStation 5.
He needs to use that shield more. Game looks crazy though. Oh yeah.
We've added thousands upon thousands of new sound effects to take advantage of the PlayStation 5's impressive 10-bit 3D audio. Now you can hear Imperial spies in the Palace of Boletaria creeping up behind you, or a creature slithering out of the slime in the Valley of Defilement far below. Now you can experience this stunning world in 3D audio just by connecting a headset. We're also really excited about the DualSense wireless controller's haptic feedback. We wanted to make combat feel grittier and darker.
Can't wait to get our hands on that
This
controller,
is the
man.
perfect way to feel steel clash against steel, or the crackle of a fireball in the palm of your hand before you cast it at your enemies. We've left the open air of Boletaria and descended into the lair of the Flameworker, deep within Stonefang Mines. Flameworker is one of the most beloved of all of the Demon Souls bosses, and here he's brought to life in amazing detail. The
Flameworker.
real-time lighting and incredible particle effects, as well as a deadly redesigned arena, all culminate in a spectacular battle set in a world of fire. And the music here as you battle Flameworker is one of many incredible tracks created for Demon Souls. On PlayStation 5, we've rearranged and fully reorchestrated Shinsuke Kido's breathtaking score with 120 world-class musicians performing at the legendary Air Studios in London.
Yeah, a better sword and a better...
The Tower of Latria. This is the first part of the third Archstone. It's truly one of the most unforgettable areas in Demon Souls. It's so haunting and claustrophobic. It's rife with detail and countless nooks and
I
crannies.
remember this game.
On PlayStation 5, we've
PS3.
radically increased the object density. The stage is absolutely littered with rubble, broken vases, and abandoned clutter.
God damn.
It's an amazing set piece for enemy encounters. These mind flayers, for example, cast glowing projectiles down long corridors. For all of the added or enhanced effects like these, we've endeavoured to strike a balance between dread and beauty, echoing the tragic fall of the once glorious but now doomed Kingdom of Boletaria.
I swear they had like ones that could go invisible and they could move. Demon Souls.
Moving on to the rain-soaked Shrine of Storms. Each class in Demon Souls has a radically different feel. Knights in their armor are tough, but a bit clumsy when dodging an attack. The Thief, on the other hand, is quick and sure of foot, but requires finesse to inflict a killing blow. Veterans might have noticed that we've added new animations for all weapon types. Of course, we made sure to match the timing and feel of the original attacks. It's a small change, but it helps make each weapon choice feel a little bit more unique and makes the thrill of landing a perfect backstab all the more satisfying.
Woo! I like that move right there.
Anyone who played Demon Souls on PlayStation 3 knows that the Valley of Defilement is one of the most challenging, demanding levels in the game. We're so excited for those players to revisit this gloomy, arresting swamp, now with performance mode at a targeted 60 frames per second. This area was a particular challenge because we wanted to preserve the occasionally disorientating almost maze-like nature of the stage, while building on the mythos of Boletaria. After all, this is a place of outcasts and the unwanted. We wanted the valley to feel much more alive with the PlayStation 5 remake, and it gave us a rare
Yeah.
chance to revisit a truly iconic level in gaming history.
Poisoned.
And before we wrap up, here's a first look at the dirty Colossus, a nightmarish mishmash of detritus
Oh
that's been
shit.
discarded from above. Your best bet for success here is to keep your distance and time your attacks carefully,
Okay.
and use a weapon that can burn through this toxic monstrosity.
Damn. What knocked? God damn. Yeah. Damn. Oh, he died. However, next is track you should. Bruh.
You've just gotten a taste of what's awaiting you this November. Demon's Souls is one of the most
November.
celebrated gems in PlayStation
It'd be
history.
crazy.
It defined a new genre of action RPGs, focused on tactical combat,
Yeah, man. I think that's the end of the
environmental
video. We'll watch
storytelling,
to the end. See what they're
groundbreaking
talking
synchronous and asynchronous multiplayer elements, and an emphasis on trusting the player to learn, master, and ultimately to triumph.
Yes, sir. Demon Souls. Make sure I drop like and
SIE
subscribe.
Worldwide
It's coming
Studios and
November
Blue Point
12th.
Games are honored to be able to
Pre-order.
remake this classic for those who hold it
PS5,
dear.
Xbox, all of that. Make sure I drop a like and subscribe. More videos will be coming soon with your boy Hooligan Man. Don't play with that boy. He's not one of them. Gang gang.